Travis Wayne Goodsell. Now we get to talk about spiritual witness causes contention. Now the scripture specifically talks about contention is of the devil. And I've been trying to help Mormons understand that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has Lucifer as their god. Yes, I know. It's called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But there's a thing called the inverted pentagram that cannot be dismissed or reinterpreted by wresting the scriptures. The inverted pentagram has one meaning and one meaning only, and that's a falling star, and is to be interpreted as Lucifer's symbol in religion. Joseph Smith had extra scriptures added, going into detail about how Lucifer is a fallen one. The inverted pentagram. And so, when you deny this, you're lying. And Mormons get upset when you call them liars. They then try to accuse you of other things, to distract and go down a rabbit hole to argue back and forth about those distractions, when the original topic was the inverted pentagram is Lucifer's symbol. Now, I had to ban another person today who wanted to do that kind of arguing. It's real simple. You get a spiritual witness from looking, reading, pondering, and praying over the inverted pentagram, and you have a warm, fuzzy feeling that you've wrested the scriptures to say that it's good, calling evil good, just as Isaiah prophesied you'd do. Lo and behold, you have fulfilled Isaiah's prophecy of the latter days. Good job. And so now you go around, and when other people say, you have the inverted pentagram, I want nothing to do with your church. Oh no, it's Jesus' symbol. See, the name is Jesus Christ. And you distract. Oh, the pentagram has been well studied by scholars going back to the 13th century. The Latin Vulgate is the first time that Lucifer was added as a name into that passage. The passage obviously comes earlier than the Latin Vulgate. How art thou fallen from heaven, O son of the morning? That was the original. Then came the Latin Vulgate, O Lucifer, son of the morning. And in the context that I've read to you, and you can read for yourself as well, Isaiah 14:12 or 2 Nephi 24:12. Yeah, 12. You can see for yourself as you keep reading. It talks about man. Is this the man who caused the nations to shake and tremble with fear? And so, the spiritual witness, if you do not produce the physical manifestation of reality, you are creating an alternate reality by stopping with a spiritual witness, claiming to others, bearing testimony, bearing witness, that the church is of Jesus Christ and not of Lucifer. That's called bearing false witness. You are lying. By definition, you cannot argue this with your spiritual witness. I know spiritual witness protects you with a shield of invisibility against everybody who throws science and truth at you. Such people cannot be talked to. And so when you tell them the truth, when you say, no, Isaiah, Scripture, you believe in the Scripture, don't you? Yeah. No? Because the answer is no. Your spiritual witness trumps Scripture. And it's scary talking to people like this. They cannot come to grips with reality. They can't leave the spiritual witness zone to produce the results to find out you're full of it. And so when we call you a liar, you then turn on us, saying, when we say something like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you believe this." And then you distract us, take us down a rabbit hole saying, "You swore!" No, again, you're redefining things. Swearing has to do with oath-taking. What you're trying to refer to is what's called profanity, but the original definition of profanity has been lost to us. Anything that is profane is before the wall, which refers to the wall of the temple, such that within the wall of the temple you talk in terms of God and holy things and prayers. And so that's sacred and holy versus regular common speech of the common man. That has nothing to do with bad words. Again, letters of the alphabet are not bad or good, therefore the combination cannot then magically turn into good or bad words. But leave it to the magic of the superstitious spiritual witness to step in and screw everything up. And so, in lying, what you're doing when you say that we are followers of Jesus, you're causing contention. All Christians know you're lying. You don't worship their Jesus. And so you can't comprehend that you're lying, and thus you can't comprehend you are causing a fight. You're causing contention by bearing witness of your spiritual witness, bearing testimony. You're lying, and then you withdraw and say, "Oh, you're accusing me of lying, and you're swearing. I don't want to be around people who are contentious." And then they withdraw from you, and they abandon you, and after getting emotionally upset, and accuse you falsely of contention, and thus calling you the liar when you were telling them the truth, showing them the pictures. You can even show them from Google Maps. There's the Eagle Gate with the inverted pentagram. That was Brigham Young's gate to his homestead. His son built it. So you can see that Brigham was teaching it to his sons. So, yeah, spiritual witness causes contention. And it's of the devil. Dun, dun, dun.